Rahul Singh Rawat from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, IIMT College of Engineering, Greater Noida. If we talk about the psychrometry, it is the subject or science of engineering which deals with the behavior of moistures at different conditions. If we talk about the air conditioning, it is the simultaneous control of air temperature, air humidity, air velocity and purity of air. How air conditioning is different from the refrigeration? If we talk about the air conditioning, it is the simultaneous control of purity of air, air temperature, air humidity and air velocity. But refrigeration is the process of maintaining the lower temperature compared to surrounding temperatures. Okay. If we talk about the psychrometric, it is the study of properties of moisture. Moisture consists about two parts. First one is fixed part and second one is variable part. Fixed parts consist about dry air present in atmospheric air and variable part is water vapor present in atmospheric air. If we talk about dry air, why it is fixed part? Because it contains the volume of nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, CO2 and hydrogens. If we talk about this fixed part, it is nitrogen, oxygen, argon, CO2, hydrogen. This is by volume 70.83%, 20.83% and this is argon 0.94%, this is 0.03% and this is 0.01%. If we talk about this water vapor, it depends upon the climate. If we talk about Delhi, the amount of water vapor present in the air is less comparatively Mumbai. Similarly, if we talk about the Chennai, the amount of water vapor present in Mumbai is more comparatively Nagpur. Okay, so this is depend upon the humid area. Okay, so whenever the high humid area, more amount of water vapor is there. Okay, so this is called water vapor. If we talk about the partial pressure of water vapor, it is the pressure exerted by the water vapor present in the atmospheric air. Similarly, the partial pressure of dry air, it is the pressure exerted by the dry air present in the atmospheric air. Okay. Now we will see the moisture properties or psychrometric properties. So property of moisture is also known as psychrometric properties. Psychrometric properties. If we talk about the psychrometric properties, first most important properties is humidity ratio, specific humidity or absolute humidity. Okay, so this is known as also specific humidity or humidity ratio. It is represented by omega. Okay, so omega, what is omega? Omega is the ratio of mass of water vapor present in the atmospheric air to the mass of dry air. Okay, so its unit becomes kg per kg of dry air. dA means dry air. Okay, it tells about the how much water vapor present into the atmospheric air. Okay, so it signifies the amount of water vapor available in atmospheric air. Okay. Second term is relative humidity. Relative humidity, and that is represented by phi. That is represented by phi. It is the ratio of mass of water vapor of unsaturated air to the mass of water vapor at saturated air. Okay, and it is represented by phi. So phi can be written as phi equal to mv upon mvs, where mv is mass of water vapor of unsaturated air and mass of water vapor of saturated air. What is this saturated and unsaturated air? We will see from the behavior of water, and that is going to trace on TS diagram. And whenever we are going to study the behavior of water on TS diagram, it is a dome-shaped curve. This curve tells about this is the subcooled region. This line is called saturated liquid line, and this line is called saturated vapor line. Saturated vapor line, and this region is known as superheated region. And this region is known as wet region or saturated region. Okay, and what is this? This is known as critical point. At critical point, water is directly flushes to the vapor. If we talk about the saturated air, whenever we consist about the atmospheric air, it consists about the superheated state. तो ये इस state के बारे में बात करेंगे. This superheated state. This one. Suppose that we are going to represent by this state by 1. Okay. At this state, it has the some pressure, and pressure lines on the TS diagram is like that. This is 1, this is 2. Okay. If we talk about this state, at this state the partial pressure of water vapor is PV. This is for unsaturated air. So this state is known as unsaturated state. And if we are going to add the water to the atmospheric air, it is going to saturated. And how much amount of water it can be hold up to this saturation state. So this becomes your, suppose that A point. This is known as saturation air. Saturated air. Okay. So the amount of water hold in this is known as relative humidity. So relative humidity tells about the water holding capacity, okay, or water absorbing capacity of the atmospheric air. Okay. Thank you guys.